Good morning. John Farger, co-founder of AgriWebb, and I'm going to share with you today our farm management platform. So you would have heard a lot the last couple of days about platforms, ecosystems, blockchains, and a whole raft of these kind of catchphrases. And today I'm going to share with you what we're doing in our platform to deliver value to livestock producers across Australia right now. So when we started AgriWebb 4 years ago, we knew what the problems we were trying to solve, but we actually didn't know what features were going to deliver those solutions to those problems. In the words of our first customer, actually, he didn't buy it because we had the features that were going to help him out. He bought it because if people like him didn't invest in companies like us, this industry would never move forward. And it's really exciting to see that 4 years later today, we're here with 20-odd collaborators working together, integrating together to deliver holistic solutions to our livestock industry. And that actually didn't exist 4 years ago. So where we've come as an industry is really, really exciting to see. Today we service almost 2,500 farmers across Australia. We represent about 10% of the national herd and mob across a big chunk of Australia. And you can see where our customers are based. Basically where it's green in Australia is where our customers are. And I'm going to show you some of those features that are delivering value to our customers across Australia. We also have customers in about 7 different countries. AgriWebb is a farm management software that's specifically focusing on the livestock industry. And ultimately what we're looking to do is, everyone would have seen that green or red notebook that sits in the top pocket of every farmer out there. Ultimately, we're replacing that with an app that sits on a smartphone that every farmer now in Australia carries. And ultimately it's digitising those records. The big problem with capturing records on pencil and paper is you can't actually do anything with that information. Now we can capture everything across the business: livestock, paddocks, pastures, crop information, inventory information, task management, all captured offline in an app, which can then be used to deliver insights and deliver decision-making tools. So what have we done on Carwoola? We have 3 staff up and running, 460 head of cattle, almost 6,000 head of sheep on almost 2,000 hectares. Right now, these guys are running their business on our app rather than collecting information in pencil and paper and having to get back and update their spreadsheets, which no one wants to do. There's 2 parts of the product: the web-based portal, which is basically the mapping, the reporting, the planning, the insights, and then the mobile app. It works offline. It can be captured while you're standing in the paddock across the entire business. It syncs to the cloud, so everyone's then on the same page and making decisions in real time. Once this information is collected, we can then go and satisfy all of the audit and accreditation needs through things like the treatment records, the spray records. We've seen across our customer base that we're reducing that audit time by about 80%. It's not only helping the farmer on that kitchen table, but it's helping those audit bodies become much, much more efficient. Similarly, everything we're capturing has a financial element to it. So this means that we're pulling out gross margins and cost of production so that we're actually making financial-driven decisions, and we can actually determine which enterprises are driving those businesses forward rather than making finger-in-the-wind decisions. We also have a bunch of planning tools. This allows best practice management planning based on the region, on the soil type, on the pasture quality and the rainfall to deliver recommendations around animal health, nutrition and best management practice. We've seen customers using this planning tool increase their productivity by 20%. Biosecurity plans that we've worked with LBN, Animal Health Australia and MLA to deliver those legal requirements that came in October last year. We also have a fully integrated ENVD system. The beauty of ours is that we're now capturing and pulling all of that information that's been recorded on a daily basis and delivering it seamlessly straight through the LPA. So the integration's on Carwoola, which is the really exciting piece. So previously, to record rainfall records on AgriWebb, you'd be entering them manually into the app. Now with FarmBot, we can pull them in directly into our rainfall records, which is delivering those rainfall reports and insights. We can then use that information to deliver some pasture recommendations down the track. From a feed on offer perspective, again, this was done manually from those plate readers or visual assessments. The golf ball, the beer bottle, we know that it's not entirely accurate, and now we can pull in using Cibo Labs' satellite imagery, almost real-time feed on offer at a paddock level. So this means now on our maps we can actually deliver decision-making tools to the farmer on the ground. We can also deliver that to them in their pocket on their phone and give information like grazing days empty and grazing days remaining. So we know now, actually in real time, based on the animals and the size of the paddock, what's happening and how many days they've got available. We're also looking forward to doing some EID integration with AgriScan, as Tom mentioned earlier. So what are those future opportunities? I mentioned before about the platform that we're creating. So earlier in the year we acquired another farm management software company out of the UK that's got a lot of EID and individual management technology across the supply chain, and we have our solution up and running in 2 of the largest meat processors in the UK, and they are delivering traceability all the way from birth all the way to processing. We have that up and running. We have EID and IoT sensors, and we also have some tools for advisors across the supply chain. It's a very, very exciting time. So I mentioned before about the talk of platforms, blockchains, traceability. We're delivering value right now to over 10% of the livestock industry in Australia, and it's a very, very exciting future, particularly with the collaboration partners that we see in the room today. Sean said an email to everyone in the group saying somebody had sent through a slide deck of over 20 slides. He said, I don't know how anyone can do it in under 7 minutes, but I want to be proved wrong. Sean, I've got 20 seconds left, so I've proved you wrong, buddy. There you go.